So some common issues that come up when installing is fail to copy the payload. And this is a common issue that occurs, and this is related to the problem where the internet connection might not be very good, or there might have been some type of issue copying the files to the location that was designated during the installation or during the deployment. Now, errors when creating a deployment can come up. The following sites here that are listed are sites that would need to be accessible through your firewall. As mentioned here, port 443 needs to be open for all communication to the Bentley server where the information or the files needed for installation are located. As I said, this was shared in the PowerPoint slide, but there are also wikis that we have that talk about communication with Bentley and what needs to be accessible in order to use our products, or in this case, download the products. Now, there's also an instance where the program fails to start after installation, and we have wikis for that have been shared in the presentation. Basically, one of the main causes that we've seen that has caused a problem after you do a new installation or a upgrade of MicroStation is that the personal UPF file, and I've given an example of a location here of that file. Usually it's under the user's name, under app data, local Bentley MicroStation, the version, and then prefs and personal UPF. What we've recommended is that you rename that file. You then restart MicroStation. This personal UPF file is a personal settings file that is read each time MicroStation is open, and that file will get regenerated. And this has oftentimes resolved many installation issues. You can also repair MicroStation by using the same setup file that we've used. And what we'll do now is we'll show basically what happens when you do a repair. You can actually select the items that you need to repair. It can be the installation of MicroStation, it can be the MicroStation workspace, the visualization content, visualization itself, or even the product documentation. So what we'll do now is we'll just see a demonstration of how we would just do a simple repair on MicroStation. So as you see, we're going to use this same file again that we use for both our installation and for our deployment. It can also be used to do a repair or modify a modification of the MicroStation program. So it'll take a couple seconds for it to open, and then you see your three options: repair, modify, and uninstall. We're going to click on repair. And here you see the 6 options that were available. We're going to uncheck these other options. We're going to do a simple repair on just MicroStation. We'll click on our repair button. So we'll let that run, and then we'll go ahead and move forward. So you see the repair is done. You just simply click on the finish button and the repair has been made. So in instances where MicroStation may not start, or you're seeing some issues when starting the program, maybe some things might be missing, doing a repair can help in clearing that issue up.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.